God, the other day, Alan goes, he was like, your head, you always are thinking, like, and I can always see you up in your head thinking, I never know exactly how you're feeling. And I was like, I don't know what you mean. And he was like, well, how do you feel about seeing me? How do you feel about coming in here? And I just broke down. I was like, I love you. And I wish that you had been around when I was a kid. And I really like, and he was like, okay, that's good. And I was like, can I have a hug? And he was like, yes, you can have a hug.
You hugged him?
Yeah.
That's so, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, you can hug.
No.
Oh,
Why?
yeah.
I used to ask my therapist for a hug, and they said that would be a violation because they know that's what
That's a
I'm
narc. That guy
seeking
Yeah, that's good.
That's a
emotionally,
crazy person.
and that's not allowed. And then she started hugging me, and then she started to say things like, you know, I said, look, I just want someone that I can share my life with and be, you know, have someone that's proud of me and I'm proud of them. And she goes, well, honey, I can be that for you. And she would start calling me honey and sweet. So that, maybe he's different, but that broke down a boundary. And she started to like really kind of abuse that.
Yeah, our guy doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Alan's not hugging me and then holding my hand and going, I'm here for you, baby.
I know, but
Yeah.
I think it starts that way.
No,
I don't think
you
a
think a
therapist should hug a client.
65-year-old man's gonna stuff dead and sucking my dick.
You don't know.
What's wrong with you? I do know. True Classic shirts are designed to accentuate your best features no matter what your body type. Tighter in the arms and chest, but with the perfect amount of room in your midsection. You can't go wrong in a True Classic. The best part, True Classic sells their premium products in packs. Get started with a 2 or 3 pack of t-shirts today and feel the difference. They're ridiculously comfortable and come in tons of great colors. I'm telling you right now, it's all I wear. I am not kidding you. Every t-shirt I own, I threw them all out. Once I lost the weight and I found True Classics, up here, it's nice. It feels good up top. And down here, a little room. Every shirt I own is a True Classic. All my t-shirts, my sweatpants, my sweatsuit, my gym clothes, my underwear, my jeans. I'm wearing them right now. They're stretchy. They have room. You bend down. It's the best, most comfortable jean I've ever worn. And I mean it. I'll show you. You don't trust me? Hit me up on social media. I'll show you my drawers. It's all True Classic. It's the most comfortable jean, t-shirt, all of it. Workout clothes, everything. So look, if you're ready to upgrade your closet, shop now with my exclusive link at trueclassic.com/dude and save up to 25% off your first order. That's trueclassic.com/dude to save up to 25% off your first order. Support the show and tell them we sent you. No matter how you move, make 2024 your most comfortable year yet with True Classic. Yeah, baby. We're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude, live. Welcome, everybody, to the show. YKWD. I started social media and podcasting. The fact. The YKWD podcast.
YKWD's back again.
Old school, back in the day, where it all started, before them all.
YKWD.
This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules. Shut up. You're ruining this.
Where's the bandana, man?
Sorry, it's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
That's what this podcast does.
Is there any better show? This is the original. It's me, Robert Kelly. We're back at the Comedy Cellar Studios above the Comedy Cellar in NYC with another episode of You Know What, Dude, the longest running East Coast podcast in the world. And I got great guests today. They're late, but not late because they're usually really late and they're only 10 minutes late. So that's when
On
people
time.
are always late, that's pretty much on time when they're 10 minutes late. That's as close to on time as you're going to get. I was actually shocked when they were here in 10 minutes. Of course, we got Ian. Your last name, I say it one way, and then people correct me.
What do you say?
I say Ian Finance.
It's not finance.
It's finance.
Fidance. Or Fidance.
Now, why have I called
Patel
you?
says Fidance.
I
It's
always-
Fidance.
I always said I always said finance or finance.
Did you?
And now it's yeah, but
You've
never
always said
corrected me.
Fidance
I
because
know
it's. I don't want to be. You know. I think. You know. When people. I don't care. Whatever. It's
Ian.
Fidance. Ian. I'm
Fidance.
Ian. Yeah. Fidance.
finance.
Fidance.
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 Fidance un questa qua.
Questa cara molto tane.
And here she is.
Come si bella.
Bloody dead.
Oh.
I'm going to throw up.
So
Jordan
what'd you
Jensen.
put in your bleedy
Dead.
Tampon?
Now, what
Oh,
did you
good.
do with the old one?
I rolled it up and put it in the toilet. I mean, in the
No, not in the basket.
yeah.
We have to clean the basket.
Sorry.
Why
part
can't
of
you
life.
throw- Why
Because
can't
it'll
you?
fuck up your plumbing.
Yeah, it's true.
What?
What did you get? A frothy Monday?
Yeah, you want a what? It's not a frothy Monday. How dare you? That's
It's
a.
like a creamy Tuesday.
You have a creamy Tuesday in there? I shouldn't
You got a dead red Wednesday in your snatch. I mean, listen. I know it's.
Are you pro period sex?
I know what? No. I'm not
you.
pro.
Hey, are you pro period sex
You think those two have sex? What are you talking
with each other?
Joe's married.
I know. There was the other one.
The other one's never gonna have sex. I am not pro. Why are you pro period sex?
Yeah. She's pro period
Hey, that
sex,
pink-
anti pornography.
Focus your ADHD.
Okay, go.
Both of you. This is gonna be a hard show.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a fucking hard show because your show is just ADHD gone wild.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear me tooth and throat sing?
You gotta come back to the basement.
What?
For the podcast.
You've never had me on. I did your podcast live.
Yeah, so come to
You gotta
Williamsburg.
Come to the Williamsburg.
Yeah, come to the studio.
Why'd you do it?
See?
Why Williamsburg?
It's his house.
It's my house.
He's
It's in my basement.
You own a house?
He's a coupon guy. Did you know that?
Do you own a house?
No, duplex. I don't know.
I'm going to buy a
I rent.
house
You are?
in Nashville.
No, well, do me a favor. When
You
you, get your
told
house,
me that.
take your bloody tampons and put it in your barrels. Joe, you're
I will have
Max. That's
Max,
you. And do not listen to me.
you're on basket duty.
Do not. If Noam finds a bloody tampon in here,
Don't let him do it. He'll collect it. That little creep. Are you kidding me?
he'll make some type of collage.
Oh,
in his
yeah.
room.
Jordan, I made you this. Yeah.
He'll spin it at night.
Yeah.
Just think of Jordan's bloody slushy vag.
Some hair. It's not yours, but I wish it
Ugh.
was.
Oh, I just
Just
learned.
blood.
It's what are you, a vampire? Who says that? It's just
It-
blood.
Here's the thing. Yes, it is just blood. I'm pro period. I'm all about it. I'll help you with whatever you want. I just do not want to have sex with it.
No.
It's bleeding.
No, I don't want to have sex with anything that's bleeding.
And I think that's fair.
I think that's fair too.
He'll have sex with a bleedy butthole.
And I've never had sex with a bleedy butthole.
That's not what I hear.
You've just made that up.
Is that true? Is that true?
She just made it up.
Everybody's talking about it.
I would have went
see.
with you on that.
See?
I heard the same thing.
See?
It is true.
No. Now you two are teaming up on me.
I'll go on your side
I've
too. Come up
never
with something with
had a
her.
bleedy butthole.
I had
sex.
a bleedy.
Yeah,
butthole.
because guys don't know how to have
Yeah,
anal
because
sex.
it dripped out of your vagina into your butt.
No, I have bleedy buttholes all the time because I wipe too hard.
How about this?
A lot.
How about this?
A lot.
How about that? This podcast will never get monetized unless we make it medical.
We said butthole. We did not say.
Yeah, we didn't say
Let's make it. It's a well,
balloon knot.
Let's. We just did.
Oh,
Dead. No, it's not. You said dead.
Rusty bullet hole.
No.
Shoot. Oh, sorry.
It'd be fun to just go on people's podcasts and demonetize them.
Oh, off the
that's
jump.
what
Yeah,
I do
dude.
on ours every single week.
Oh, totally.
How is your podcast going? This thing is. You started it out
Yes.
back in the day. You two dead crazy birds got together. You're
Yes.
crazy, but in a different way.
What kind of? Yeah.
You're like crazy in a subtle way.
Nice.
You're crazy out in the open. You're
Yeah,
wild. You're a wild animal that can't be caught.
I'm wild, happy, and free.
Yes,
The
you're
name
wild.
of
You're
my
like
new special.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. You got a new special where?
On
Do
YouTube.
you have?
YouTube.
Do you ever say those words on the pod?
No.
I mean, on the
On the
Special?
special.
special.
No.
Why is that bad that he just called it
I was
wild?
just wondering.
It's because that's what I am. I'm wild, happy, and I'm free.
Did you say kill box?
No, I just made it
Yeah.
into a kill box.
Mm.
Is what the
the
whole thing.
best phrase.
Kill
box.
It's
Yeah.
so hard.
So Jordan calls her
Dead.
when she's on her period. Yeah. It's a kill box.
Slip on into the kill box. Dude, the other day, tampon
If you talk
came
like that,
fully
that
out.
would turn me on. Kill box.
Yeah, get in here, daddy. I don't talk like that. I go like this.
Yeah, Jordan.
I locked
The
up.
Sounds of Silence by Simon
When you have sex,
Garfunkel plays,
it's
and she assists.
quiet.
Yeah.
You don't.
She does this.
Quiet.
No,
No, you don't.
I'm quiet.
You're quiet.
I'm like this.
Why? How big is it?
That's more being like sorry about my body and the way that I look and the things that I'm
Aw.
doing. Yeah, it's never
Aw.
like yeah. It's
You
never
don't-
like that.
You don't like your body?
No, no.
Have you met her?
It's really bad.
It's a great
What?
body.
No, it
What?
looks like if you overstuffed Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas.
I got it. Hey, look at I was in an overstuffed, like you're a scarecrow that the kids went nuts on.
Yeah.
But instead of
You have scarecrow body
Yeah.
where they ran out of leaves at the top.
When they took it all
so
out.
they put in Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got a little tight gay body.
Thanks. You got to in my community.
It's not your community.
No, I'm
You're
not
part of you're like a day walker.
a gay walker.
You're a gay walker. You slip in and out of all communities.
Yeah,
That's a fucking awesome.
play the
thing.
middle down the line and everything.
What's your favorite?
both sides? Women
Really?
Mhm.
You wanna-
Changing.
What?
at
We
TJ Maxx.
Will you stop sneak vaping, by the way? We can see and smell it. You're not
I went
fucking.
3 hours without it.
Well, can you go an hour?
She just went like 2 on the podcast without it.
All right, well, take a couple more and then call it a day because you give me a fucking headache with your Japanese cigarette.
Strawberry. You're kind of in the middle now, right? Aren't you swaying men a little?
No, I mean I haven't
saw
been with
your
a-
explore page. It's pretty split.
yeah, I haven't been with a man proper.
That's actually the first time I ever believed you were really bi. Is just
Why?
now when I saw your explore page.
Why?
Because
We thought you were faking it for fucking clicks.
Yeah.
You just want to be popular in Netflix communities.
I know. Yeah, I just had this.
That look
half-
of that guy in the car as we passed him and we asked if he was single was so hostile. It was.
Oh yeah.
He was
We
just.
pulled up next to a guy on a bike, and we were like, "Hey, are you single?"
He
And
was like this. He was like,
Yeah, two
was
guys
like,
just asked if you're single.
"No, I'm
When was the last time you were with a guy? You were about to say something very interesting.
well,
When was the last time you were with a guy?
a guy.
Proper.
Like,
You said
a guy
proper.
Like
I don't know what that
I'm a
means.
guy, or like a guy like I'm. My name's Ryan, but I dress like a woman.
Oh, you do cross dressers.
He's not a cross dresser. He just is
he likes some David Bowie.
feminine. Yeah, it's like David
You like
Bowie.
a feminine man. When was the last time
Yeah.
you were with a guy like me?
Never. Oh,
Why are you gonna say it like
once.
that? For?
I don't like your type.
Why? What
It's
the
too
fuck
guy.
did I do?
I like a feminine.
Go
I like
fucking-
femininity in
Well,
my
I'm
men, and
feminine.
in my women, and my
I'm
trans
feminine.
women. There's nothing feminine about it.
There's fucking
Your
a lot.
feelings.
What?
Your feelings.
Yeah. Do me a favor, wrap that tampon around it and let it take it home.
You know, I
Put it in the
got
back
kind
of her
annoyed
phone
last
case.
night at what's the guy one-liner's name who looks like this?
Sam Morrell,
No,
Joe List.
no, not
Mark
American,
Norman.
not American.
Oh,
Daniel
British.
Simonson. Oh, Chris Turner,
Carr.
the rapper. Jimmy Carr.
Jimmy Carr.
He kind of thinks.
Why'd you get annoyed at him?
Well, I'll say it
Yeah, do it.
because you just called me a man, and I much prefer that. But last night I got off stage, and he was like, "You are a lesbian, aren't you?" And I was like, "No, I'm not." And I just said I wasn't a lot on stage, and he was like, "Oh, you are, but you just don't know it yet." And I was like, "No, I'm really not. I've
Fuck him. I
tried."
hate when people do that.
Dude, isn't that annoying?
Yeah, it
and then
is.
Ethan Simmons Patterson came up to me. He's like, "Don't try it. She's gay." And I was like, "I get that this is." And then I turned to him and I went, "Look who's talking,
Yeah.
pinstripe." And he had a tight pinstripe
Good for
too.
you.
But he didn't acknowledge that bit, which was
Really?
interesting. And I just don't like that. I like when people are like, "You're a man. You're a hillbilly. You're a hick." But you're gay is like, it drives me crazy.
No, you like dick.
I do.
Yeah, you can tell.
Now you know
like
how you
dudes.
feel when people go, "You're gay," and you're like, "This really bothers." Now that's how I fucking feel all the time.
When
All
I
right,
say
listen,
that,
you two
When people
sissies.
are like, "You're
Can we stop
gay,"
expressing our feelings.
I thought you said you were feminine.
What?
This is what.
Go ahead, do it. Say what you want.
This is what it is.
Yuck. Ugh. You're not that feminine.
no,
No,
not at
but
all.
I'll
But
tell
I
you
don't
what you
like
Why
are.
we
that-
balance each other out?
I
Can
don't
I
like
say
the-
something about
yeah.
you? You're very pretty.
I'm not. I stopped wearing makeup, and since I've stopped wearing makeup, people have said that more.
You're very pretty.
Yes.
You're pretty. You got beautiful eyes. You got a nice bone
You
structure.
do, and I like that you don't wear makeup because
Yeah.
more women need to see that they're beautiful without churching themselves up.
Oh, God.
And people look up to you, and you're a great representation of
enough.
just being as pretty as you are.
Oh, what a
Do you know how
TikTok.
many women do
Can
so
you-
much shit to themselves?
Can you get this so I can get a lot of clicks from the fucking that's left side of the country?
what?
Can I finish my compliment before you cut me off? I was about to say something really nice about her.
Let's hear it.
you got beautiful hair. You got a very voluptuous body.
Jesus.
You
Bobby.
got you're beautiful, but you got to stop dressing like Dave Attell.
I can't get me the. This is what my friend said the other day because Hulu was like, we're not going to put your special out because we think you'll have too masculine of a audience.
Really? That's
so
You can't
fucked.
say that. You got that on recording?
The entire hour is about me being like, I think women shouldn't have to be feminine
Mm-hmm.
because I think we're the more brolic gender. That's the whole hour. And then to have that response to be like, you're just not quite feminine enough was like, dude, I was like, it was
Seems
crazy.
like that's a bit.
All you need to do one day, and please call me when you do it. Sundress.
I don't know.
What?
You
What
should
happened?
see her in a. The only
What the
time I've
fuck?
ever
You just
seen
had a
her in a
stroke.
dress.
The fuck just happened to you?
I went on stage once in a dress when I first started out, and it was the worst.
Hey, you were
thing.
like 7.
Listen,
Dude, you want to
go
see a
on
picture
stage
of her in
with
a
the sun-
dress?
Yes. Is it you in a dress?
Me tuck back. No, remember you tried on those dresses at shop next to the
I went to a
Baby
wedding
Blues?
recently. I was in a dress.
Oh, let me see. I'm telling you, you don't have to get all girlied up. Just wear a nice little sundress, like a country girl.
Okay,
Not all the time.
Where do I buy that? That's the thing. Is
I'll buy it. Could I buy you your first sundress?
Here's me in a dress.
It's the wrong.
It's a Japanese.
Yeah,
It's a Chinese.
Yeah, it's another
It's
for
a
you.
Chinese.
You know a way. You
I
got
look
two.
like a hostess at a restaurant.
You got two big calves to wear that
yeah,
dress.
this a big. I got the muscle
You-
popping out.
You need a sundress. That looks like a curtain.
Oh, here's her in a dress.
Sorry, that was good.
It was his cock. And I'm going to say this right now. It was pretty good.
Oh, thanks.
Ugh. That was the hand he was holding it.
Yeah, clutch, gripping it. hard.
Woo!
Why do you have pictures of your dick?
You don't have pictures of your dick?
No, I do not. Dude, I'm not that
Oh,
guy.
you're married.
No, it's not even that. It's just I've never been the guy to take pictures of my dick and send them out.
That's because camera phones didn't exist when you were out there.
As you know what? I never
You
thought
had to
of
get it developed. Yeah.
when I was banging, we didn't do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I had pictures from Brazil.
Really?
Ooh.
I've heard those stories.
Yeah, what
I
I
heard
happened
they're
in Brazil?
fun.
Oh, we just had a fun time on the beach frolicking.
Really?
Yeah, and then we paid
In
women
sundresses?
to suck our dicks for $30.
No.
I had-
$30 is a good deal.
American money.
Find this picture.
When the dollar was the dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-1.
Oh, and a secret was a secret.
Yeah.
You're the main person in my life that makes me want to have a kid. That's a good compliment.
I tell you what, having a kid is the best thing I ever did. And I was
Crazy.
I was like you piece of shit, not with guys.
I'm not a piece of shit.
I don't mean piece of
Fuck you
shit.
talking
I don't mean
about?
piece of shit in a bad way. I mean piece of shit in a good way.
In what way?
Like fucking, having fun,
That doesn't
banging.
make me a piece of shit.
Listen, I'm from Boston. When you're a
Yeah.
piece of shit, it's a good thing. It's like,
All right, well,
you're
I'm
a
not
piece of
from
shit.
Boston.
All right, well, I am. So I'm not
All right.
changing for you.
All right, well, you better explain it then.
Yeah, I did
because
explain
Otherwise,
it.
I'm from Philly and I could take it the wrong fucking way.
Don't act like you're from Philly.
Delaware.
Okay, a big difference.
Yeah.
What
the
I'm-
difference is
really
I don't know
got
how
you.
to spell any of the words you're saying.
I'm saying to you, piece of shit in a good, like, yeah, I like to bang. You like to have fun.
I'm a bachelor.
Yes, when I was a bachelor, I had a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of fun. I did a lot of things. But then there's a certain age where it's like, am I going to do this forever?
That's and her and I've talked about this where I'm kind of at right now where I've stopped having sex. I'm still hooking up, but I'm like telling them we're not going to have sex. We can fool around and make out and jerk each other off, but aside from that, not having sex unless there's a connection. Frivolous transactional sex, I no longer like it.
Right.
But I do like coming. What's that face?
What face?
I had the same face, but I hid it.
What?
Because it's still frivolous
It-
to be like.
Is that
No,
what you do that? Do you come like a monster?
Yeah.
Yeah, I go.
You come like Cookie Monster?
Yeah.
Oh, Cookie!
Yeah. Like
Well, no, there is a time where it's like, all right, sex is blast, had a great time, but now it's I not to get
Yeah, he'll get there soon. You
Yeah.
will get there.
well,
I can
here's
tell.
I'll
like
tell you,
cuddles.
I had a gal in Chicago this past weekend. She came back. We did not have sex. We laid in bed. I put my head on her lap and she pet my head and we just talked for a couple hours. And then I walked her to her car, kissed her goodbye, and that was it.
That's gayer than sucking a dick.
That's what I'm into now.
I'm not into that with my
Is
wife.
that.
Like,
I'm not into
eventually
like.
You're gonna realize that you want it to be one person.
Do you want a kid?
No,
Really?
no.
You do.
I want a grandkid.
I got a load blown.
How are
up
you gonna do
recently
that?
It made me want it.
You
Hold
got
on.
blown
What?
recently?
I got a load blown
Oh,
up
so-
there,
Yeah. Oh.
and I was like, "Uh-oh."
Can I ask a question about that? Because
Yeah.
you have a vagina.
I have one.
Well, you just got your period, so you're not pregnant.
I'll take some.
The podcast lives for another day.
Oh, if she gets pregnant, it's done. She's
No, we got a third mic.
Yeah, we got a dog bed.
What? So when a guy has an orgasm in you, right?
Yes.
Has
Oh,
to.
sorry.
Yeah,
You're
always
talking to her.
has
Sorry.
Now I have a question for you after this question. When a guy comes inside of you,
Let me just remind you.
To answer your question,
Anyway,
it
back
kind
to
of
you,
just
Jordan.
trickles
Ian?
out.
do you feel it? Can you know when a guy comes? to
No,
you?
it's like
Yes.
this. It's like this. It's like this. It's like and then I go like a
So you don't feel it. You can't feel it.
You
filling
can
up.
feel it.
when it's a full load.
Some of them
Yeah.
can feel
You can
it.
feel it.
But not the halvesies.
Now, does it feel disgusting
What's a
having a
halves?
load in you?
Halvesies when you're like, oh, I think that might have been bad.
Right, but when it's a full one, he's like,
Yeah, that's
"Ugh."
why it's good.
And you,
Oh yeah, you feel.
Yeah,
like
you feel
shoot
connected.
cervix.
and where
Yeah.
does it go?
In your ass.
Hey, not you. I'm not talking to you. Your question's next. Let me get to you.
It hits your cervix.
And then where does it go?
It ekes
Your
out throughout the
brain.
day. Drip.
You don't
Oh,
do it out
like
at
a- like a
one
leaky
at one
pipe?
stop.
I can't. I'm too tight, like a little baby.
So when it happens to you, Ian, your question now. Well,
It squeaks out like
Try to
an
fix it.
eyedropper throughout
Glasses
the day.
are on the
It's
ground.
condensates on like osmosis. That's how tight.
so you have
I
to
am.
keep going in and fixing it? Like letting it come out, or do you just let
I
it?
often, if somebody really does blow a load inside me, put the.
I can see it. It's right there.
It's
X-ray
a
glasses.
yeast
Got it.
infection pretty much immediately.
Really?
Yeah. If they blow a load, yeah, it's a petri dish.
No, but you got to pee right afterwards to clear it out.
That's the UTI. But if you get
So when a guy comes in, you get sick right away?
in me, yeah, but I don't let them come in me. I'm a pull
Her
out.
body's not normal.
Why? Yeah.
Because there's always things.
Everybody gets a yeast infection. I'm just a hippie, so I'm like, something is wrong with my
Your pussy
laurels.
vibe?
Yeah.
Now, when a guy comes in, you had a guy come in you?
No. A
Ever?
girl.
You had a what?
Girl.
You never had a guy come in your butt?
Mm-mm.
You've never?
Never.
Even a
Has it
good
got-
one?
Mm-mm.
Has a guy ever said, I want to? And you were like, no, no, no?
Why not? Seems like
Must be because
nothing bad happened.
because the cleanup would be just terrible.
I've only had a woman
I've had
come in me.
I've had come in my butt.
What are you talking? Oh.
You know, a friend of Fidance.
Oh.
you. So you had a
man.
woman, a woman,
Uh-huh.
come in you.
whoa.
Yes.
and what was that woman come like?
Well, they're on a lot of meds, so it's just,
You just got-
very little.
Clear.
Yeah, it's like if I made you cry into my asshole, it would just be a little drop.
If I saw your asshole, I would cry. So that's possible.
It just smells like a hospital.
We figured it out. Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. Have you ever been in a hospice ward?
Your asshole smells like death.
Mm-hmm.
So when she did that, did she ask?
It's
or
so
did you
grainy,
say?
anal.
Did you say okay?
What do you mean, grainy?
Grainy. Every time I've done anal, there's like a grainy
Hey.
sensation.
Look at me.
What?
You're ADHD. Focus.
Sorry.
You don't want me to see me back on Adderall. That was way worse.
Don't
It's like
do
this.
that again. Yeah, and you're mean.
Listen to me. I like when she's on Adderall.
No, you don't.
When,
Don't.
When the girl did
Yes.
it, did you say yes or did she just do it?
We communicated that.
How do you communicate that?
You make a wish and they
Come in
fulfill
my
it.
ass.
Did you say
No,
that?
I don't do that.
All right, don't. You
I don't
got-
go, come in my eyes.
You have a lot of. You have weird boundaries.
I go,
in me, Sheila.
I go, come on, brother, give it to me.
You turn into fucking Macho Man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the cream rises to the top of my ass.
No, I'm serious. Did she say I want to do this, and you're like, go ahead?
Yeah.
Did you say it
'Cause
like
I
that?
camed in her before, you know.
Yeah, in her butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't point at me. You didn't come in my butt.
No,
No.
you guys.
I've had cum in my butt.
I'm a
No,
throw.
but we did talk about it, and it was hot. I did like it.
But after the fact, was
Have
it
you
like-
done butt?
No.
No.
Have you put your penis in butt?
Yes.
Look at him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
This guy's got to take what he can get.
It's not as good as the vagina, I hear.
No, it's better.
The passion is better because it's taboo. You're like, I shouldn't do that. And you do it. And then a couple minutes in, you're like,
And the lead up is hot because you have to take your time. You have to communicate. You have to work on your breathing. You have to coach them. It's
not
really hot.
taking it. I'm talking about doing it.
Oh, I don't know what that's. No. When you give it to someone in the ass, you have to coach them through it. That's part of it. It's hot. Yeah. You encourage them.
Yeah.
Your
daddy.
Yeah. You're proud of them.
This is good for you.
Yeah,
You're saying that.
Well, I like
Yeah,
it
I'm
when
proud
the
of
girl's
you.
aggressive. When
Really?
the girl's like, you fucking do that in my butt. I've had
Do that in my butt.
I'm like, fucking, yeah.
I don't know about that. I had a girl that was, I told you that girl that was like, are you going to come in me or are you a fucking pussy? And I was like, I'm not a pussy. She was like, if you're
Girls
a man, you'll
get
come
like
in me. I was
that,
like,
dude.
stop, this is too much. Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Like, I know when the dirty talk is being asked of me, when they're like, do you like that? And I'm like, yes, I do. I don't know what to say back. Yes,
I think I'm going to like it here.
I'm that way at Max's lacrosse game. I don't know what to yell out. I'm just like, dude, the best you got.
yeah.
That's what she says.
That's how I am.
Yeah.
That's
You're the
exactly.
best you got.
Yeah, I'm like, go long.
Good
Go
stuff.
long.
Good stuff.
Hustle up. Hustle up.
It's not about winning.
Yeah.
Do you ever talk about this stuff ahead of
I
time?
just yell your son's name. Max!
Max.
Do good,
You're gonna earn
Max.
that pizza.
We're all just living. You should try some of those next time.
That is good, yeah.
Yeah, I'd love it. Next time you're having sex, go, Max.
Matt, yeah. Dude, I don't know what to say. I don't know if I'm supposed to say their name or that
Yeah.
that's good.
Well, it depends on their name.
What do you say?
If they talk to you, just respond.
Yeah, don't just go.
Like, what's he
Yep.
saying?
like people are usually like, do you like that? And I go, yes.
You should be sarcastic. You go, no, I don't like getting.
No.
No,
Like
No,
a
of
dad
course.
at dinner when he eats his whole food and they go, did you like that? He goes, no, I wish I could take it back.
Yeah, be that. Be that
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Be like, no, I don't like
Yeah.
dick in my
God.
bed.
When
what do you
take away-
think?
yeah, when you work as a busser and you take away their plates, and like, that was awful. We'll
Yeah,
need
yeah,
a
yeah.
refund. And you're
Yeah.
like, I'm going to kill myself after
Yeah.
You know, you do go. It was fine.
It was fine.
Fine.
It's good. It's fine.
They
That's
don't
what I'll
they
do.
don't
That's
compliment you during sex and tell you how
hilarious. No.
pretty you are?
The person I'm seeing, no. The people I date,
You have a boyfriend?
I see somebody.
Yeah. You stop
called a
sneaking it.
therapist.
You're right in front of me.
Yeah, really.
Stop trying to sneak a puff.
You looked at him and went,
Yeah, out of the side of your mouth.
Yeah, I have an on and off again thing for a while.
Yeah. Is it good?
Yeah, the sex or the relationship.
The relationship.
It's getting better.
Really?
Yeah,
What are you doing? What are you doing that for?
a lot of help from Alan.
Oh, Alan's the best.
Yeah.
Do you see Alan?
no.
Alan
Why do you say
Alan
it like
has-
that?
Because
Don't
I have a
upset us.
fatwa against Alan.
What? A
Dude,
fatwa?
so many people have a fatwa against Alan.
Why?
Because they don't have him.
What?
Because
No.
they don't want help.
Yeah.
No. One person should not know everyone's business
Do you
that
know
we're
how helpful it
all
is?
working intimately
It's
with.
so helpful.
Everyone says that because you don't have to explain what an acronym for JFL is. You know, it's like,
Mm.
That's
We-
not it. It's because he gets the full spectrum of comedy and all the stuff. And he
yeah, but you're more than comedy.
so stuff that happened to me or things or like comparing and despairing.
he wants to
and
be a comic
all
and he
that.
loves having the
No,
power
he
of
is
every
like this.
comic
He
He
does not
it's
want
like-
to
going
be
to
a
him.
comic.
It's like me being like, I'm worried that if everything good in my life, if everything's going well in my life, that I'm not going to have anything to write about.
Right.
And he'll be like, if you're not in fear and terror, your writing will be better. Because,
knows-
and- yeah, he
yes.
knows how to say.
He
things.
knows
And
Any
about-
therapist would tell you
No.
that.
No,
You
I've
don't
been to
trust
therapist.
them. You-
I've
They don't
been with
understand-
therapists and
They
they say
don't
that.
understand. They don't
Yeah, but you don't
understand the
trust them.
art of comedy. They don't understand writing. They don't understand the road. They don't
That's
understand
such a
managers,
fucking-
club owners.
That's
They don't
such a
Oh.
fucking jerk off.
No, now you're just saying
It's-
jerk off shit.
No,
I
that's
thought you were going to
such
say
a-
something profound.
Okay.
Now you're
No,
doing
no,
this.
no, no,
That's
no.
the same thing as jerk
Because
off.
to then say, well, they understand comedy. That means you're relegating yourself to only being a comic. Therapy for me is so much more.
No.
than just
You're
comedy.
no. You're making that up. I'm saying he knows that part that other therapists don't know. He knows all the spectrum,
what a job
but
is?
also No, comedy world and knowing the stuff that we go through as stand-ups, it'd be like somebody knowing what if they saw a lot of singers or the people in the business of that, or in the entertainment world, knowing entertainment, lawyers, fucking teachers, that's a different fucking ball game. Yes, he knows all the stuff about family, wife, kids, depression, all that shit about life, but then he has a little niche from expertise of 20-something, 30-something years of dealing with our business, knowing how managers can be, knowing that, hey man, stick up for yourself. You don't need a manager. And if he's not doing, that type of shit, then another therapist would be like, well, just fire him. Be like, wait a minute, dude. What you got? He
But
knows
the main
those little
thing
things.
is he is so good that you like.
Then how come everyone I know that goes to him is still fucked up?
He's not. I'm getting way better.
Dude, getting better is a micro. It's in micro.
I understand.
It takes forever.
I just think it's and if he's helping people, I never want to get in the way of anyone getting help.
Sounds like you want.
I just
I'm going to leave him now because
I just think
I'm dumping him right now.
come and see my guy. I
Who's
get
your
a discount.
guy? Who's your guy? My guy works on a scale.
I think having one person that knows everyone's business is odd.
That's paranoia.
What do you think he's going to do?
What do you think he's going to tell
I
me?
still don't
it's not like
trust
we're being
someone
like,
that
I made
knows
$8 grand this
everyone's
weekend.
That's
business.
yours.
Sure. I never said I didn't have issues. I understand. And that's why I choose not to go
And
to
when
him.
I do bring up other comics, he doesn't say anything.
You think I haven't tried to find out what Dan says? No. Okay.
See, I don't want to go to someone that knows what someone else says that's involved in my life personally. I don't.
Yeah, that's
I need
your
I
a
understand
completely
that. I understand.
out of touch, unbiased opinion, and and if they don't understand, they go fire them. Then that's up to me to go, well, here's why I can't, and then we talk about that.
Well, if somebody,
that's just an example.
Let me
That's
give you an
not a
example.
thing that is right.
Somebody goes through. I'm going through something, and he's been through this with another person, another comedian, same type of situation, and he saw it from the beginning to
what? Could you give an example?
Say it be something with getting a show and maybe getting a show, writing a show, getting to the point, being all through this process, and then going to the other side and now it's not working, or blah blah blah. He's seen the thing that maybe a regular person that does. What is that? What is a pilot? What is a show? What is they don't understand the levels. He knows that from all this information he's pulled in from working with this genre. He can be like, listen, man. Some of these things work out. Sometimes they don't, but you're going to be okay. You need to go down this path now. You need to start going. Like, there's been times where he's like, Bobby, this club, these people, find another way.
Yeah.
There's other ways. Not saying, hey, I know this other guy that went and did this and found another way. It's like, go find, and it's like, okay, I didn't even think of that. Like, maybe a regular guy who doesn't know that there's 2 clubs in Cleveland. There's other places in Cleveland you can work.
My thing is, isn't that a conversation to have with a friend that's a comic to go to them about and not your therapist?
No.
Should the therapist be about, for me, therapy, it took so many years to do all these different layers and peel back and figure this out. And I could be well served to, go back and deal with X, Y, and Z of my past and that and everything. But for me, therapy, stand-up is a thing that I do as a means to make a living and something I love to do. But I'm going to my friends for like, hey, this club, this, that, the other. I'm going to my therapist for why do I love my anger? Why do I love
I do that
this
too.
feeling?
And I'm going to say this to you. You're not wrong, but neither are we.
I'm not saying that, and I've never said that you guys are wrong.
You said he's a piece of shit.
I am saying
you have a fatwa against him.
because
you said that's what you said. You used the word fatwa.
Yes.
So don't say you didn't say it. You actually said it in the
do you want
worst
to wear
way.
these because you can see right through me.
You said fatwa.
Yeah,
No, you're right.
He doesn't. It's not like comedy's main thing. He also isn't like, well, how's comedy going? That never happened.
I have
never
massive
talked about
trust issues about my
That-
business
yes.
being out there, and
you
to
need to
know that one person has everyone's business makes me go like, oh.
He also doesn't like that. Like, that's also, like, he gets pushed by people to, like, write a book about comedy and stuff like that. And
Never.
he, like, it's not like a thing that he's like,
Yeah, he's not. That's the one thing he's not in it. But listen, I understand what you're saying, dude. It bothered me for a minute when I would walk out. I'd come in and some dude, some open micer, would be like, "Hey, Bobby," like, ugh. Or when I would be in there, dude. There was times when I was in there and I knew who was coming in next, and I'd be like, "Dude, I understand that. I get it." But I don't give a fuck anymore because I'm there to deal with shit. I'm there to deal with these issues. And I'll tell you what, you can't go to friends with everything. I need one person that's neutral.
yeah.
So I can go in and go, I did this. I can't tell this one. I can't tell that one. I can't tell my wife. I can't. Because even though you're my best friend and I love you and we have a bond, if I tell you this, it will fucking affect us. Because you won't, you might tell somebody, you can't tell a comic everything. You may ask for advice. I need to go to somebody where I could say, this just happened this weekend and I'm fucked up about it. And it's there.
I've never had a therapist. I've had therapists my whole life, and he's the first one who you can be like, please help me. What do I do? You know what I mean? Like, the rest of them are just like,
what do you
well,
think
what
you
do
should
you think
do?
you should do? And
Oh,
you're
I
like,
hate that.
I think I should take my own life.
I've yelled at him. I'd be like, just fucking tell me.
And Alan
And
is
he's like, don't fuck like that. And he yells at me.
Yeah.
He'll yell back and be like, you need to fucking do this. And I'm like, all right, relax.
Yeah,
You're getting a little crazy.
Yeah.
For me, but look, we're both right. I understand what you're saying too.
Yeah.
You go to somebody that you can manipulate and figure out. We go to somebody that doesn't let us manipulate.
God, the other day, Alan goes, he was like, your head, you always are thinking, like, and I can always see you up in your head thinking, I never know exactly how you're feeling. And I was like, I don't know what you mean. And he was like, well, how do you feel about seeing me? How do you feel about coming in here? And I just broke down. I was like, I love you. And I miss it. You had been around when I was a kid. And I really like, and he was like, okay, that's good. And I was like, can I have a hug? And he was like, yes, you can have a hug.
You hugged him?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, you can hug.
No.
Oh,
Why?
yeah.
I used to ask my therapist for a hug, and they said that would be a violation because they know that's what
That's a
I'm
narc. That guy
seeking
Yeah, that's a fucking.
That's a
emotionally,
crazy
and that's not allowed. And then she started hugging me, and then she started to say things like, you know, I said, look, I just want someone that I can share my life with and be, you know, have someone that's proud of me and I'm proud of them. And she goes, well, honey, I can be that for you. And she would start calling me honey and sweet. So that, maybe he's different, but that broke down a fucking boundary. And she started to like really kind of abuse that.
Yeah, our guy doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Alan's not hugging me and then holding my hand and going, I'm here for you, baby.
I know, but
Yeah.
I think it starts that way.
No,
I don't think
you
a
think a
therapist should hug a client.
65-year-old man's gonna start fucking sucking my dick?
You don't know.
What's wrong with you? I do know.
She also had me to her house, and her house was a mess, and I didn't realize she was a hoarder. And then she had a maintenance
You know
van
what?
there.
You're putting
and
this shit on Alan.
She had a maintenance van there, and I go, so can we wait till he's gone? She goes, oh, he doesn't care. Go ahead. And I go, well, I do. And she goes, well, then we can't do the
Yeah,
session.
this is not
It's like,
Alan.
what?
This is this fucking crazy bitch.
No, that was Gloria years ago. And I moved on and got a new one, and she fucking saved me. Jackie, shout out.
Shout
Wicker Psychiatry.
Do you ever make Alan cry?
Yeah. I mean, not. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what
I mean-
happened? I made him cry, and he said, "You remind me of a patient that I had a long time ago that was in a that was,
Mental
no, that was
institution.
a war
It's opening
veteran
up, dude.
that had been a war veteran, and he had forgotten the feeling of touch, and the nurse came in and like touched him, and he started weeping. And I was like, I remind you of that?" And he's like, "Yes." And it was that my childhood was so bad that he was like, "You don't even know what kindness is anymore." And I was like, so I remind you of a guy in a gurney who was strapped down for years because he was a war veteran.
You remind me of the guy in the
Metallica.
video.
I was just gonna say one. Yeah. Darkness imprisoning me. All I see, absolute horror in the Gulf
We're
Farm.
such idiots.
Raised with cats, smacked by mom, crushed by dad. Sister
But
was
you
mean to
had
me.
a fucked up childhood, and he helped you through that.
Yeah, I mean,
He does all the childhood
listen,
shit.
dude, we make breakthroughs every. I don't know, dude. Here's the thing with the kid now, right? So, one of the craziest things that he ever said to me, because I was complaining about it, he goes, "You don't get a dad. You are the dad.
Wow.
Be the dad."
Mm.
And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I gotta stop bitching about, yeah, I never had a dad. And he goes, you're never gonna have, you don't get it. You're not getting it. You're not getting a good upbringing. It's over for you. He goes, your responsibility now is to be as healthy as you can. So this kid is going to have two parents that love him, and all you have to do is love him. And I was like, fuck. Because I'm like, I got to do this. I got to make sure he's not this. I got to make sure. He's like, you just got to love him.
Yeah, he's all about the love. He's all about
My
just-
favorite quote is by Claudia Black, the founder of Adult Children's Alcoholics, and it's never too late to have a happy childhood.
Yeah.
Why are you holding that cigarette?
Makes me feel smarter.
I mean, I can't fuck with that answer.
Sean at night has
I thought he was going to say
Heart
something
food.
else. I think that's, it's never.
It's all about perspective. And also, you can be your own father.
What's that?
You can be your own father. You can learn how to parent yourself, you know?
Here's the thing.
You can learn
too.
how to parent that kid that was abandoned when you were a kid.
I'm unhinging. You understand? A lot of stuff was hooked up wrong. My upbringing, they were connecting shit and the ugh.
Sorry.
I mean, what the fuck? Keep that big mouth shut.
Oh my God, yeah.
Fucking horse spit at me.
You look like the clown on the 18th hole of putt-putt. Woo, I'm going to get a free game. Come on, hop on over.
So you
Damn.
you canceled on me last week,
Yeah,
2 weeks ago. No, look at him.
Yeah, he did it.
No, look at me.
Oh, I know what it was.
I know what it was too. You lied. I'm
No.
going to give you an opportunity.
I
right
had
now.
I went to a music show.
I want to give you an opportunity to come up with a way better excuse.
It was
then-
Lomelda. I went for a birthday of somebody that I love.
I want you to come up with a better excuse.
I had an abortion.
Not
You
bad.
really going to give a shit for the abortion?
From a
Bobby?
black man.
Whoa. Oh my God.
He was
You-
black.
No, that's called a blessing, not an abortion.
Jesus Christ.
sorry.
All right, that's a good. I like that one. I want 3.
It's a lie.
You don't know that's a lie. Come up with one more.
Ian held me down.
I held her down.
He held me
let-
down.
I
And wouldn't let you come here?
He said, I don't want you to do a podcast unless I'm on it.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
And what were you doing?
I said, okay, I promise I'll ask if you can come next week. Yeah.
Whoa. What?
Sorry.
Yeah.
The fuck?
No,
you-
talk to her.
Okay.
So then I said, is it okay if we reschedule? Because he couldn't do it last week because he was busy having butt sex with me.
With you
Yeah, my butt.
in your butt.
Yeah.
He had butt sex with you?
Yeah.
With a knife?
Yeah.
She said it's the only way she could make comes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. I like that one. I like that one better than the abortion. All right. Let's do one more. Why did you cancel?
I had to do Dan Soder's podcast.
Is that the truth?
No, I've never done his podcast.
Did you on the couch with what's it called? The soda.
Bobby just deflated.
I just said that because you said I want to know what Dan's thinking. So I pulled that out.
That would actually be a great excuse.
No, I did it because I made this big stink about with the guy I'm seeing. I was like, I took off that night. I'm going to go to the show to be a partner and not a comedian. And then I forgot that I had booked the podcast. And I was like, you know what, Jordan? Bobby will understand. And I rescheduled.
That's
You-
important to be a person, to go out and do person things.
Yeah.
It's important.
You just held a knife up
Darkness.
and threatened her. You held her down last week.
You think that really happened?
Yes.
No.
You held her down.
No, it's
And
a
had
joke.
butt
Shut
sex.
the fuck up. It's a joke.
You had butt sex with her via knife.
Yeah.
What?
It's called a Southern wedding.
I'm gonna go with that one. I like
Yeah.
that one the best. That was good. And you mustered up tears too, probably from opening up with Alan.
Yeah.
True Classic shirts are designed to accentuate your best features no matter what your body type. Tighter in the arms and chest, but with the perfect amount of room in your midsection. You can't go wrong in a True Classic. The best part, True Classic sells their premium products in packs. Get started with a 2 or 3 pack of t-shirts today and feel the difference. They're ridiculously comfortable and come in tons of great colors. I'm telling you right now, it's all I wear. I am not kidding you. Every t-shirt I own, I threw them all out Once I lost the weight and I found True Classics, up here, it's nice. It feels good up top. And down here, a little room. Every shirt I own is a True Classic. All my t-shirts, my sweatpants, my sweatsuit, my gym clothes, my underwear, my jeans. I'm wearing them right now. They're stretchy. They have room. You bend down. It's the best, most comfortable jean I've ever worn. And I mean it. I'll show you. You don't trust me? Hit me up on social media. I'll show you my drawers. It's all True Classic. It's the most comfortable jean, t-shirt, all of it. Workout clothes, everything. So look, if you're ready to upgrade your closet, shop now with my exclusive link at trueclassic.com/dude and save up to 25% off your first order. That's trueclassic.com/dude to save up to 25% off your first order. Support the show and tell them we sent you. No matter how you move, make 2024 your most comfortable year yet with True Classic. Do you want to act?
Yeah.
You
I
wanna
mean,
be-
I would.
Do you guys, have you written
You
anything
don't.
together?
We acted in that pilot, and you hated it.
You did a pilot?
Well, it's because you were annoying me, but I didn't.
No.
And I hated the part.
What
I like
pilot?
directing.
What pilot?
For Matt Pavich, it's like a web series. I think we had to play two mental patients.
You did a great job.
And was it fun acting
We
with Ian,
nailed
your
it.
partner?
We had fun. I had fun.
Can I ask her a question? Will you stop threatening her?
Ian really runs with the script, and I had a little director.
I
in
love
me come in.
improvising.
You had what in you?
There's a little director control.
Because you were trying to say your lines, but
no, I wanted other people to speak, and Ian would be like, "Whoa!" He would improvise.
No, they told me to improvise, and she was in the other room, and she said all she heard was me improvising and people laughing, and she said that's not in the script.
Some of it was funny.
Did it intimidate you that he just goes off the hook like what Robin Williams?
No, it made me be like, you have to let other people have but we have to get the take. Do one where you improvise and one where you don't. Where everyone, I bet.
And what
"Okay,
did
he's gonna-
the director and everyone else say?
We love you.
But what did they say behind his back? Exactly. Exactly. When he
I
left.
would love to act with her.
Why don't you guys, I mean, your podcast is killing it.
Thank you.
And now,
Yeah.
when did you realize you hit something? Because you were doing it. You guys were very funny comics.
We've only been doing it less than 2 years.
2 years, but you were doing it and it was good. It was fine. But then it hit something. Something happened. What happened? When did you realize, like, oh, this is, people are digging this? Was there a moment where you're like, dude, fucking people are into our podcast?
No, it was slow.
Yeah, we still think at the live shows no one's going to show up.
Yeah.
And then they sell out. We're like, are you sure?
I do that with my regular shows.
Oh, yeah.
People show up and I'm like, are they here? Is
Yeah.
someone
You
else
at the
coming?
right
Is
place?
it still doing good, or did it
The podcast?
level
It's
out?
great.
It is.
She doesn't know anything.
Why don't you know
Yeah.
about your podcast?
Do you know how
How do
many
I find out?
Patreon subscribers we have? Do you know how many views our episodes get?
How many? 20,000. 10,000.
What the fuck?
How
Are
many?
you the guy?
Yeah.
You're the guy.
What do you
She-
mean, am I the guy?
Are you the guy that does the most of the work behind the scenes as far as knowing the Patreon
Yeah.
stuff? Blah, blah, and she's the one that, hey, what's up? I'm here.
Yeah, but that is
I'm not-
totally
no,
fine.
I'm not
and
saying
I
it's
love
not.
that.
I'm saying that usually how it works. Like one person will take the reins. Not everybody can type a script. You have
Right.
to. One person's going to write it, and the other
Yeah.
person to giving feedback, and you do this. You're the writer of it. You're the typer.
I don't want to say that.
No, you just
I-
did.
He does the business stuff.
You do
Yeah.
the business stuff. You're the
Yeah.
guy, and you just show up.
She does more than show up.
All right, relax. I'm not saying it as a negative. You fucking did. Sorry, I shouldn't have called you that. I
okay.
We have
Alan-
a producer
Alan,
too.
Yeah, we have a
You
producer.
got a producer, right?
Yeah.
But it didn't taper off. It's doing good.
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't know that your podcast
Doing
is
great.
doing good?
How would I know?
There's actually called analytics. There's numbers.
Do we have them?
Yes. You have them.
Well, let me see them.
I've tried to
Don't
show
look.
you.
You don't
I
want to
can't
look.
even the punch up guy was like, "Do you want to see your analytics?" And I was like, "No,
How great is Punch Up?
it's great."
Fucking Christ.
I think we're all gonna get.
I sold out my first weekend ahead of time because of Punch Up.
Yeah.
Punch
I've
Up.
never sold out ahead of time. It's always when I get to the venue, I'm like, what are the numbers? And they're like, no, you will. By the time the show's over, it'll sell out, And I'm like, all right. And then a sellout weekend ahead of time was like such a weight lifted off my shoulders. She just sold out Portland, added a show.
I don't understand why more people don't understand how insane this is. You're going to YouTube, you're going to Instagram, you're posting all this shit for them to get advertisers, for them to get views. And then all you have to do is go to punchup.live, and then you know where they are. Send them emails. It's your fans. Because Twitter, what is it, 30% is...
I don't know.
The numbers are like nuts on how many people... They just did The Rock's. It was so nuts how many fake people were on The Rock's account.
The Rocks.
The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, yes.
We're on his account?
Yeah, like he did... It was like 30%
Oh, they did
was
like
real.
an audit.
Yeah, like he was not. It was kind of weird, like how many fake people, just not real people, following him. You look at his thing, you're like, wow, he's got a lot of those people are fake.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dude, there's a weird thing going on now with some accounts. It's bots within a bot. So you'll look at someone's thing and it's it's like 15,000 likes, 700 comments, 1,200 shares or whatever, and the comments are people being like, this is great, I love this is awesome. And then you go on their profile and it's so clear that they're a bot, but it's the avatar picture is like a guy and his family, and then he's got pages of content that he's posted to make it look like he's a real person, but then you go and look at the actual content and it's bot content, and then all the comments on that are Indian accounts that are like, Bobby's nice, and then like
That's
just
an accent?
emojis. Yeah, in my mind, yeah.
It's
It's
funny.
very strange.
There are some comics.
Also, I just want to go back. She does more than just show up, okay? You're talking to my guy all wrong.
What do I do?
That's not what I said.
Yeah,
You're getting insecure.
you're right. Sorry.
If you saw Alan, she understood me because she sees
She doesn't
Alan.
even know where she is.
I don't know how to do but he's been doing that since the beginning because it was B and Ian.
Yeah,
So then he had the Patreon, he had everything, and then it was with Jordan.
How'd you add her to it?
because she was my second guest and the episode was so fun. I was like, fuck this. I want to do it with you. Please do this with me. Because we were going to do a podcast during the pandemic and just nothing happened. And I was like, dude, I don't want to do this alone. It'd be the most fun to do this like every week.
It's very fun.
So then she joined and it's been, what it is ever since. It's been great.
Right. And you guys, but do you guys tour together?
No, we have
Yeah,
independent
the-
touring careers.
The Sunday after Hilarities live pod.
Oh, yeah. When is that?
I forget, but I'll tell you.
Okay.
I mean, it must be nuts to have to deal with you guys
Oh, it's
because you're like,
crazy.
I don't know when it is. I don't either.
Yeah.
Who's? Do you have a manager?
We
is
make it
something-
work.
there
Yeah, I
is-
have a manager.
You have a manager?
She's a manager.
I'm
She has a manager.
particularly. I get like nauseous. Like when somebody's like, "Can you look up when I'll be like, I'll get like dizzy and be like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I can't.
I've just accepted it and I've
crazy.
made peace with it. So we're going to LA. We're both headlining the Improv for the festival and separately, and then we have a live podcast at the Comedy Store. So I said, look, let me know when you're in town and when you're leading. I'll schedule our podcast. I'll schedule this. I'll pick you up. And I don't mind. I like it.
We've realized the best thing that I can do is not
Just show up.
not try and
Just show up.
Metal.
meddle.
Yeah.
If I'm just like whatever, I do it.
Yeah. And she trusts me enough to have
Yeah.
me do it. And I
10
and-
a.m.
that's the
Tuesday.
only time they
Okay,
have.
Okay, I don't meddle.
But
10 a.m.
no, it's been cool. And also we've restructured the way that we communicate. And I'm like so happy about this. We do voice notes for like business stuff, texting for friendship, and then a group chat with a producer for the podcast.
We do
And-
voice chats for friendship also.
Yes. But hearing like how you talk and everything is so important because I have a thing about me where like I'll put stink on it even if you don't mean stink.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Like if you text me with a period, I'll call you and be like, what the fuck's happening?
Yeah.
What the fuck? And she hates phone calls. So she'll text me something totally innocuous in her head. And in my head, I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? And then I try to call. She doesn't pick up. And I'm like, everything is horrible, or I'll say something back and she'll take it the wrong.
I like phone calls.
So like, dude, voice notes have been a blessing.
I like phone
awesome.
calls. Call me.
That's
Call
how I
me.
like.
Just
I
call me.
love phone calls.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yep.
The tone. You get
Yep.
tone. You can't text tone.
Yeah.
Somebody texts you, it's like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
Bro, yeah.
And it's like, no, dude, I wanted to, if we couldn't do it today, if we could do it tomorrow, if that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But I read, yeah, I can't do it today. I got to do it tomorrow. Cool.
Yeah.
What? I yelled at Ari one day he actually
Oh, look at the little
he
the
texted.
Asperger's is peaking.
No, they love when they.
Listen to them giggle.
It was about he texted me a video when I fell, talking about this on Rogan. I'm out. What it was something like that, and I took it as I'm showing this video on Rogan. I'm out. I'm off the phone. So fuck you. And I called him. I go, what the fuck are you saying to me? He goes, no, dude. I was gonna show that I'm. You cool with that, right? It's not bad, right? You cool. I was like, what do you mean you're out? What the? He was like, what? No, he goes, I'm out. I'm out and about. Like, he meant it totally different way.
Oh.
And I was like, fucking finish your sentences. So yeah, I'm an asshole.
I get like that too.
Yeah.
That's good that you came up with fucking Morse code so you guys can still be friends. Text messages are French friendship. Voice memos are for love.
I need it. And also it was like, if I'm not told, hey, this is how I feel and what I want, I'll just be like, everything is meant to boot boot. Like I need direct communication in order to understand shit.
Yeah. And you're the opposite. You'll take a text.
I love a text.
You love a text?
She loves not responding.
The phone overwhelms me. I get really overwhelmed by things I have to do. And then I kind of I dissociate. And then I start looking at my puppy and then we go outside and I leave the phone. And next thing I know, it's time for shows. And then I look at my phone. I get overwhelmed by the amount of
fucking
things.
stressed out with just hearing her right now.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ. Do you have a puppy I can pat right now? Yeah.
She's so cute.
Um,
But that is the thing. I do get really I get really freaked out. And also there is a thing with Ian that we're on the phone. It goes like this. It's like, hey, yeah, I love you. Here's this great thing that happened. Hey, by the way, do you think that you could do X, Y, and Z? And I don't know how to be like, no business now, click. You know what I mean? Like I don't. So now we have a way of doing that where it's.
And my thing is, once I get her on the phone, it's like such a rare occurrence. I'm like,
filibuster.
time to get everything in one phone call.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, he can be a lot. You got a lot of energy.
He doesn't like being alone.
You do, dude. I've known you for a long time, and you yeah, but
Gotten better.
You have gotten a lot better. You're a lot more mellow.
Thank you.
He has fruit in his fridge. He bought a
I
bunch
went
of fruit.
grocery shopping. Never happens.
why?
I've really started to realize that the stage is a place for me to get all of my crazy energy out. And then I've been getting told a lot, like, wow, you're very different in your person. You're very mild mannered. I'm like,
So you're
"Ooh,
getting
I
it all
like
on
that."
stage.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first time I took you on the road?
Oh, yeah. And you yelled at me.
Yeah.
I think I
Why?
cried.
You
Did you?
cry?
And then
Why'd
I
I
had,
yell?
yeah.
What was it? What did I yell?
You yelled at me for being too graphic on stage.
Well, we did a show in front of. It was
Is it the tree
children?
fort or something?
Yeah.
it was a show, but it was all like married couples and cops and like middle-aged women, and like I was like, okay, he's going on, and you get fucked in your ass, dude. If you don't take a dick in your ass, you're dude.
That's not any of my jokes.
Dude.
That's not anything I
Dude,
said.
it's close.
I said
It's fucking close.
I said,
And the guy
if you don't eat ass.
No,
then
you
blah,
said if you
blah.
don't suck dick, you're a dude.
No, I never
Like
said
dude to some alpha cop who's with his wife.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, yeah, dude, fucking, you're gay. You're a fucking queer. And the guy's like, I'll fucking murder this guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are you doing? You're not I got to go up after this, you fucking, I got an hour to do.
Yeah.
Oh, you were featuring.
Yeah. And I was trying so hard to like impress Bobby by like crushing and like, yeah, I'm in the can I be honest? We were in the hotel room beforehand and you were like, there's nobody with attitude anymore. Like, where are the guys that wear leather jackets? And I was like, I'll show you. And so I turned it on and I wanted an attaboy from you so bad. So bad. I wanted
You got a
like,
bad
"Dude,
boy."
Good work, man. And I go, hey. And you just looked and walked by me and I was like, oh no. And then it was
Fucking buried me.
afterwards.
I was like, hey, man, I'm not going to call you a dude.
I never said that.
You
I
were
said,
close.
if you don't suck dick, you're gay or something like that. I don't know.
You suck dick. I suck. You got to suck dick.
No.
Dude,
It's hard to have dirty features.
I remember the guy the manager was like, what's happening? I was like,
Really?
Oh, and then I had the balls to be like, I'd love to go back and headline.
I think you said that.
I
Yeah, that
totally-
annoyed me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, you did mediocre.
Yeah.
You didn't fucking. It's not like the place went. Wah!
No, they were scared.
Yeah, they
one
were-
person.
Really?
One person came up to me and said, "You're really different, but you did your thing."
Yeah, it was a weird.
That's the worst.
Yeah, it was like
Weird
that.
thing.
Yeah, no, I
But
could
then you-
feel people hate fucking me with their eyes. when they
Oh my
left.
god, dude! And I'm like, I gotta go do an out. All you want from a guy you bring on the road, just do jokes.
Dude,
and,
this
and
is
be
like
fun.
2017. I like.
Yeah, that's.
But
We're
you did
still
bring the
trying to-
wrong open. I mean,
What?
Let her finish.
I mean, if you want somebody clean who's gonna do,
I didn't know what he was. I just knew he was a sweet
Oh.
boy. I knew he was Stavros. I took on the road. Sweet boy. He was Stavros' friend. I was like, oh, sweet boy.
Oh.
And he had that's when you look like Larry from the Three Stooges.
Yeah, the curly
Oh,
hair.
yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't this
Yeah.
edgy fucking New York biker kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't one of those fucking disco kids from the 80s from New York. This one he was just like, "Hey, I'm Ian. Yay." I didn't know that lived inside of him.
Yeah.
So when I brought him
And
up-
this is at the time, like, I had just started talking about this stuff on stage like a year prior. So everything was still new and I was like trying to figure it out.
I didn't know he was bisexual either.
I
so
did
I
that.
had
The
a
first time I opened for him was the same thing. I opened for him, and then I watched his set and was like, "What? He's bi?" And he was like, "Yes, that's right." And it was like you were talking directly to me, and I was like,
Yeah. I didn't even buy it. He goes, "Drop me off here." I go, "It's a pool hall. It's 12, bro." He goes, "I'm good." I'm like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm gonna get some dick, some shit." And I was like, "Okay."
"I know you knew him as like
not
the guy
the
who
kid.
dated Katie Hannigan, right?" Like you were like,
Yes!
"This guy-" yeah, that's what I thought
Yes!
too. I was like, "This guy is like dates women."
Yeah, I thought it was and I guess it's my fault because I misread you, and then
You were less gay presenting then.
yeah, you were more alternative nerd guy.
Yeah, I was more make people think one thing.
I remember
because I'm
seeing
a-
your leg tattoos and being like, "What?"
Oh,
Dude, he
yeah.
had sleeves on. I didn't even see that shit.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the leg tattoos and being like, "Oh, I don't."
Dude, he wore
know
khakis and a
anything."
polo the night I took him out.
Oh, you got catfish, dude.
Yeah, I got catfish.
You got catfish.
I was
by your
still trying
opener.
to navigate who
Oh,
I
and you were
was.
probably all cute to him, and you're like, "I'm so happy to be here." And then you get up there and you're like, "Oh, it's
Suck a dick, fucking lick my ass. What?
Yeah.
Some some off-duty officer with his wife. What the fuck's this guy saying? Is this against the
rules.
Constitution?
I was like that too. People would always be like, "She's a woman. She'll be a great opener. I'm a man." And then I show up and I'd be like, "My pussy has a clitoris. It could be a dick. I wish I wish my clitoris was a dick, so I pull on it." I remember that. I remember opening for people and being like, one time I saw my dad come and being like, "I shouldn't be here."
Yeah.
I shouldn't
Well, dude,
be-
he's out front of the venue. He's like, you're just saying the grossest stuff. Say it in a different way instead of saying.
I said,
say
say
it.
it and have it be funny.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You can't just yell at somebody and go, "You're gay if you don't like dick." I was
You
like,
go,
and I was like, have a funny
don't call it a butthole, call it a bum bum. Or
something.
like
just
that.
make
Yeah, yeah.
it. You know what I mean? change the words, and it would be.
Yeah, so then I had to go suck my way into happiness at a pool hall because of that.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
you're so
I'm so
sweet.
sorry.
Woo, I borrowed my friend's car to do the gig. Driving back, I was just like, "Oh no, you beefed it. You beefed it."
Is it beef or biffed?
It can be either.
I don't think it matters.
Beefed it,
I mean,
biffed
you
it.
ruined the moment with a fucking grammar correction.
Sorry,
you
I just
nerd.
told Alex Cuman today that it was biffed it. 'Cause
No,
she
it's
said-
beefed it.
I think it's you biffed it.
I beefed it.
Boys, autism.
Yeah, nerds.
Yeah, autism
I would think
assemble.
it's beefed.
The one thing we talked about before, which I think is disgusting. You guys are definitely like, if you look at like, everybody has their own little thing they're into, right? Like comic, like Sam Morril, Joe List, Mark Norman. You can put them in the same. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Me, Norton, Keith, Voss, kind of in this thing. You guys are in your own little thing together. Like, you guys are the same. This weird, yeah, exactly. It's like a unpredictable
No, there's somebody else in it.
Oh.
TJ Miller.
TJ Miller, yes.
Right?
Yeah, very similar. You guys are in that realm
I
of
finally,
stand-up.
I was hanging out with
Okay.
TJ and I was like,
I like
you are
that.
also in the camp.
Yeah,
I like that.
Um,
I think so. You're right. I mean, he had to He's had a head injury.
head injury. Yeah.
You guys are just that way.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, TJ's hilarious. I mean, dude, so funny. You don't know what he's gonna say.
He's
You don't know where he's gonna do it, and makes me laugh.
He's so. The other day, the mic cord fell out, so he did so he pretended that the cord was out the whole time, so he did and crushed.
Yeah,
in silence, just being
crazy. He's
he's next level.
special.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, but you're either into him or you're not.
Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robin Williams.
That's the patriarch.
To you guys.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
you feel that way.
Totally.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, I
He's
mean, he was-
one of my
he was known
favorites
as
of
a
all
hack.
time.
Yeah,
Really?
that's fine.
100%.
No
He's
way.
amazing.
Stole people's stuff.
That's fine. So long
No.
as it's not fine that you
What?
stole it, but him as a thing was good.
No, Robin Williams was unique, but what happens when you're that way, you
Mhm.
do absorb shit.
Yeah, you have
You
to be
absorb
careful of
shit because you could hear something, oh, the guy do this and that, and all of a sudden you're on
Your
and
brain's
you're making
working
it
so
up, and all of a
fast.
sudden you think you came up with
Yeah.
it. You didn't. And some guy's like, dude, that's my fucking joke you
Yeah.
just saw me do a week ago.
Someone-
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I saw
Ooh.
somebody do that the other day, manically take a joke of somebody's, and I had to be like,
Really?
"You're not." Yeah.
You joke checked him?
Oh yeah, it was like that's a full
Oh wow.
Asmus bit. It was an Asmus bit.
Oh yeah. Someone told me that
Asmus did not steal it. It was Asmus's bit. Sorry.
someone told me that I reminded them of angry Robin Williams on Four Loko. Like, all right, I'll take that.
Yeah, you'll take
You
that.
know?
That's
I've
pretty
gotten
good.
a Lewis Black, which was nice, but I'm like, that's just when I'm really
Ooh, Lewis Black is great. Yeah.
You, Lewis Black,
when I get really angry about something.
on stage?
Yeah.
I've never seen you angry.
Someone called
show
me
you a clip.
Cum Kinnison.
You've never seen me. That's great.
Well,
Sam Kinnison and Ace Ventura.
how funny is the Kinnison when I was taking it in the butt?
Nuh-uh.
Dude, Richard Pryor's son fucked Sam in the ass.
No.
100%.
What?
Richard Pryor's son was on a podcast, and you tell one
He
truth.
said it for fucking clout.
Why would you say that about a dead guy? For clout? What clout is that going to give you?
Wait, is it his son that's trying to be a comic?
No, it's the other one.
Okay.
Who's gay and who fucked around with what's his name? No, Paul Mooney. Yeah, back in the day, he was on a podcast and he was like, they had to tell one truth and one lie. You had to guess what the lie was, and whatever the truth was, they were like, "Oh, that's the lie." He's like, "No, the other one was the truth." No, they were like, "That's the truth." They're like, "No, that's the lie." They were like, "You fucked Sam." He's like, "Yep." You can. It's on YouTube. He talks about it.
Sam got fucked.
Yeah, he wanted to get fucked.
All the greats do.
Yeah, but he got fucked by Pryor blood.
I mean,
if you're gonna get fucked, you know.
fucked by the best.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Didn't Pryor blow Marlon Brando?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Good for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
I mean, not good for his legacy, but yeah.
Why not?
Well, to you,
Fuck you.
your little realm.
That's fucking great.
Don't
Good
say
for
fuck you to me.
David
I
Bowie.
don't-
I take it back.
I don't want fucking Richard Pryor sucking Marlon Brando's dick.
That's punk rock. That's
Wait,
cool.
it's Richard Pryor's son or Richard Pryor?
Richard Pryor's son.
Richard Pryor's son.
There he is,
fucked
right
him.
there. Listen to it. Here, put your headphones on.
This dude needs help. He's lost and sad.
Okay, put your headphones on, Ian. Focus.
In your book, you speak about Sam Kinnison. What was your relationship like with Sam?
Me and Sam were cool. Sam was like a person that kind of like took care of me under his wings, but he was only a drug addict that gave me drugs and all that kind of stuff and alcohol. So it wasn't a good relationship in that aspect, but it was I needed that at the time for someone who likes, I'm gonna take care of you, you know, because you're kind of out here on your own. I want to be there for you, and he was that person.
Did you guys click or speak about religion? Because he used to be a pastor. Or
Yeah,
as
he
well.
did. Well, we actually.
We have to
did
watch the whole.
briefly, but
Could
it
you
was
cue it up to the
went
part
into
where he
Yeah,
fucks him?
well, I mean,
you're the worst producer in the world.
This is
You're the worst. Figure it out.
listen,
You're autistic. You have the fucking
the superpower.
the superpower. Danny, you suck and pass over.
He doesn't know where it is.
Yeah, but he's got two autistic kids right there. That's like a superhero human.
Wait, he's got two. Who else is here?
Those two.
Danny usually here too.
Oh, Braff.
Yeah, they're the Tizzy three.
Oh my God, those three. Jesus.
I mean, yeah, I know, but they're like Voltron.
Whoa.
Oh,
Max can switch
yeah.
the cameras good.
with our
Danny
powers
can't.
combined, we can scare any woman.
Joe does good videos and photos, and Danny does good internet searches. Did you find it?
And what is
No, I'm
Max?
scrolling through it.
All right, goodbye, Max. Fucking, I hate you, Max. I mean,
Max?
yeah, Max.
His name
Not
is
my
Max.
Max, his Max.
Not his Max.
My Max is awesome. I'm gonna actually get my Max to beat the shit out of that Max, so maybe he'll do it better. And you say stuff like this, and he just giggles. He's a troll.
Let me see him.
He produced my
Oh,
old
yeah, I think
podcast,
I did
Sex in the City. Do you remember that, Max?
Yeah, it was a good time.
You're
Yeah.
so lucky you got rid of him.
That's a good name.
It is a
Yeah.
great name.
What happened to it?
We just ended up not doing it anymore. Him.
That's it.
No, it wasn't him.
It's his-
Me and my
Where did that Fonz guy go that was working for Colin Tyrell? You ever meet that kid?
Fonz
What
guy.
Fonz?
His name was Fonz. He was a great little producer. He could replace these little nerds.
Nah, I can't replace them. I like them.
You do?
Yeah, they're like little. I feel like I'm the king, and I have little hobbits.
Oh, that's nice.
You know what I mean? That will
Yeah.
go to war with me. I mean, they're probably gonna get killed, but they'll do.
They'll
that
take
for
the
me.
bullet.
Yeah, they'll do
Yeah.
it for me.
That's
He'll like
nice.
jump in front of a poison arrow for me.
Max's
Yeah, yeah.
Max's precious is a Nuva ring.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, listen, Ian, you got a brand new special.
Yes.
Is Wild, Happy, and Free,
yeah. On
aka you're gay if you don't like it in the ass.
YouTube. Yeah, pretty much.
It's brand new. It's out there on YouTube. It's killing it.
Thank you.
And it just came out this week.
Yeah, and I have a little gift for you. I've
Oh, I'm
taken
ex-
these out.
I'm excited. I love
These.
gifts.
Oh, hold on.
And the opening is awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Amazing.
Here, this is
Oh, that's great.
yeah.
I fucking love it.
And Jordan's in it. She's a god mic. She opened it, introduced me. It was amazing.
And you got a special out, a 30-minute special. Where is that?
I have a 30-minute with gas,
Yeah.
and then I put out a 20-minute death chunk.
Mhm.
What's that?
It's just it's 20 minutes all about death, my dad dying, suicide, death.
So is this what we're doing now? Like,
Yep.
and I don't. My tone might be off with that the way
It was a bit off.
I checked it though.
Thank
I'm
you.
working on my tone.
I have an
great.
hour that's coming, like a big hour that
no,
I'm
I'm not saying. Is this what we're doing now? Like, are we just putting?
whatever you
Is
want.
this what you just put? Hey, I got a chunk. I want to throw it out, put it up there because when I came up, you worked a couple years and tried to get an hour, and then you perfect that hour,
Mhm.
and you really make it a holy fuck you hour.
Yeah.
And then hopefully somebody would be like, "We'll do Comedy Central." You do your,
Well,
and then
that's
you
the thing,
present it. And it's this
hopefully.
big thing. But now it seems
Hope
like
is gone. Hopefully is gone.
For me, I have this hour and I'm perfecting it. And Ari Shafir was like, do not record that yet. Wait. And I've been perfecting it. But there's been this 20-minute chunk attached to it
Yeah.
that's all about my dad's death and death.
so you have to take that out.
So I took that out. Yeah,
So
because
you're gonna
this is
replace
all.
it, or you're gonna put that back in.
No. So then I put that on the internet and made it almost like I had my friend produce it, and it's almost like a skateboard.
really cool. You
Yeah,
should
it's
see it.
cool. And that's just that. That is I've been working on for years, done.
Right.
And then the other hour, that's what I'm touring with and perfecting to get a full hour.
Because I'm thinking of actually doing 30 minutes of clean material.
Yeah, that would be great.
Whoa.
That would be great.
Call it Mr. Clean because you look like him.
I got it.
You got to
Got
call it
it
Mr.
right away.
Clean.
That'd
You
be
have to
cool.
call it
Got
Mr.
it.
Clean.
No. Parentheses because I look like him.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's gonna be another night at the pool hall for Ian.
All right, listen, we have questions and stuff like that.
Yes.
We're going to do for Patreon. But first, where are you going to be? Where can people find you?
punchup.live/Jordan Jensen.
Punchup.live/Jordan Jensen. Go there. All you got to do is put your email in, and you're in. Whenever she's near you, just go to her punchup.live page, which you're already in, and it will show you. I love that it shows when it says she's nearby. Comes to the top.
Yeah.
So it tells you when she's near your zip code. And you'll see all her stuff up there. Is that where your specials are up there?
Death Chunk, they're all on YouTube.
On
There's
YouTube.
a bunch of clips on Punchup.
Throw them over there. Get them
I
over
should
there.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing that.
Oh,
'cause- Go ahead.
Death Chunk is on.
Is it?
It's on both.
It's on both.
Both, yeah.
There you go. Punchup.live/Jordan
Jordan Jensen.
Jensen.
And I'm on punchup.live/Ian Fidance. And for my special, Wild, Happy, and Free on the BEIN YouTube page.
It is on BEIN, yeah.
I love that you can just get gay. Makes me so
Yeah.
happy.
My mom always makes me
Yeah.
a fan.
I love it. You go
Thank
from
you.
real macho, that's fucking blah, blah, blah.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I contain multitudes.
Do you have any middle ground?
No. But for the special I use I filmed 2 shows. and I used almost exclusively the first show, and the second show was like off the rails and insane. So I'm going to put that on Punch Up Live.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's why I love it. There's an alternative to putting shit out there where people can go see uncensored.
And it's free.
It's
All
free.
you have to do is just put your email in.
That's it. And then we can send you when we're doing stuff near you. I love it. All right. So there you go. I'm going to be all over the place. Ian, you're going to be in you want to do some dates? Oh, I hate Max so much.
Yeah, West Hollywood at the Comedy Store. Me and Jordan are doing a live BEIN with Jordan. We got Andrew Santino, Annie Letterman. Going to be really fun.
Fucking two good guests.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be
It's gonna be
great.
wild.
Man. It's going to be really fun. And then I'm doing Rooster Teeth Feathers
Boo.
in June.
Why?
They don't have a green room.
Fort
They don't have a
Collins
fucking green room?
Comedy Fort.
How did
guys
the
have
club
to get
not
it
have a
in.
green room in
Dude, it's
2024?
crazy.
Rumors Comedy
Where do you
Club.
hang out?
Tulsa, Looney Bin.
I found a mop closet,
A what?
like a closet.
Also Pittsburgh Improv.
You probably felt comfortable in there.
I did.
Denver
Myself.
Comedy Works.
I'm going to Denver too.
Punch
You're
Up
doing Winnipeg Rumors?
Live / Ian Fidance. Yeah.
That's where they tried to cancel Voss.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh, up at
Cancel him?
Yeah.
for his native jokes?
Yeah. Well, there was he got Native American people kicked out, and he was like, "Why don't you go home and put your ear to the ground and see someone?" I mean, it's so funny because I wasn't racist. Then you read the things, you're like, "Well, that's funny."
Yeah,
I know, but it's definitely racist. You go and put the ear to the ground.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
Ear to the ground is great.
And of course, Boston. This is coming out after, so whatever. Go to my website. I'm in Sarasota. I'm in Atlanta. We're doing a live Bone to Pick podcast. Me, Paul Verzi, and Big Head Mike. We're doing the live podcast. We're doing live bones. We're doing stand up there. Red Clay Comedy Festival. I'm going with the Bonfire to LA the week of the Netflix festival. We'll be doing live bonfires out in what?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
You're doing stuff.
I thought
What?
We were supposed to do that, and then something happened, and we're not doing it anymore.
You're at Netflix festival.
Oh, that's what it was.
You've
I thought
canceled
we
on them.
Canceled Red Clay.
Oh,
No, you canceled them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's on you. So ixnay on interrupting my fucking dates.
Ari say,
He said sorry.
I'm gay.
Just go to my website, Robert Kelly, I'll punch up, and go to comicrebels.com. Use code word dude, or no, ladybugs. Get all your YKWD gear up there. You know what ladybugs is, right? My fans.
Rodney Dangerfield movie.
No, my fans of my Patreon, I call them ladybugs.
Why?
Because there was a senator
Good luck.
who was with a male prostitute, and he was testifying against the senator. He goes, he had a bushel of genital warts near his asshole, and he said to me, he goes, "Those are my ladybugs."
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
What?
So I call my fans ladybugs. Make sure you code ladybugs to get 20% off everything. All right, we're going to Patreon right now. I want to thank you guys so much. Guys, what do you got?
Max Marcus Comedy, all social media.
Fast.
Danny Braff is celebrating Passover. Follow him
Boo.
at Danny Braff. And then for all things Joe Russell,
Boo.
Cheese Show on YouTube.
Cheese Show on YouTube. Check out it. You ever see his cheese show?
No.
It's really
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Yeah. When I say boo, replace that with B with another letter. Make sure you check all those guys out. Very fucking funny. Danny's going to be with me in Boston. I don't know if you're watching live. You guys need each other. I mean, you really do.
Were you running through all the letters in the alphabet? I got the Jake fast.
Zoo?
Yeah.
Two?
I said goo.
We both said goo at the same. We were both like goo.
You? All right, we're going to Patreon right now. We got your questions. We're asking them on Patreon right now. So go there. And you guys are the best fans in the world. Thank you so much, you two, for showing up.
Thank
and
you.
on time. And we're
Yeah.
going to Patreon right now. So we'll see you guys over there. If you want to go there, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. And you will watch the show live. You get an extra episode. And your questions, everything's over there. So we'll see you next week on You Know What, Dude?
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs. Shitty jobs. Shitty